I'm doing a repair here on my 2JZ cylinder head. So I was tightening up the exhaust manifold, and right as I was starting to get this one tight, it just gave up on me. So the threads in here pulled out. They're pretty soft aluminum. Maybe they had some prior damage to them, and I need to repair them. So I was just gonna throw a Heli-Coil in there, but I've decided to do a Time-Sert. Well, let me just show you the difference between the two real quick. So here's a Time-Sert. See, and they actually will pull apart. It's almost like a spring, but you drill out that hole, cut threads, and then you thread this in, and then these are your new threads. This will work really well, and it would even work fine for this job, but I got a little bit of money in that head, so instead we're gonna do a Time-Sert. And you can see the Time-Sert is actually a solid sleeve, pretty much the same concept, but I'm thinking this is gonna hold up a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys along while I do this. So I'm gonna go grab my drill and we'll get working. So another consideration is the price of these. As of early 2026, I got this full M10 by 1.25 Heli-Coil kit for 15 bucks shipped on Amazon. Time-Serts, this whole Time-Sert kit, brand new, goes for about 125 bucks. I managed to find this one on eBay. It was a brand new kit for 80 bucks. But yeah, a big price difference. All right, so I've got this caliper here, and I'm gonna go ahead and see how deep our hole is. Already kind of got it ready to go. So we're right at 24.96 millimeters, so basically 25 millimeter. So we'll go mark our drill bit with that. If you don't have one of these, you could just take a smaller drill bit, put it in there, mark it at the end, and measure it out. All right, now we're on our drill bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and line that up there, make my mark. Right about there, and I might even put a piece of tape on that so it's easier, but that looks good right there. Alright, so I've got a rag down here to catch the metal shavings, and I've got my drill bit taped off here so I know how deep to go. It's just about 25 millimeters. So you just want to make sure you're straight, perfectly straight, up and down and left and right. And I'll just stop periodically to inspect it. I think we're gonna have to have some speed. Just work it in there slowly. Alright, looks like we ran into our tape mark, so next we'll cut our bevel in there. So we got our bevel bit in. Go ahead and run this in. Looking pretty good. Perfect. Alright. On to cutting threads. For when it comes time to cutting the threads, you're going to want to put on a little cutting oil or engine oil, or really just anything to help lube it up as it's going in there. Alright, hopefully this handle isn't too big. It is too big. Alright, so I'm gonna have to find a shorter handle. So I found this 6.9 millimeter socket. Seems to fit really good. Let's go ahead and You can keep this nice and straight. And once you get it going a little bit, it'll kind of, the hole will just take it. And every so often you're going to want to back this out a little bit. But she's going in pretty good. I think we're about there. Back her up a little bit. Let's go forward again. Yep, that's it. That's the bottom. Alright, as you can see, we got the hole tapped. So now we got to clean the hole out. So I'm going to take some carb cleaner, stick this in here and kind of shield it, and see if we can get this out of here. And then we'll come back with some compressed air and then vacuum up. Last step. Vacuumed up most of the debris. Also note, I should have said this first, but if you have any critical openings, like this is oil return, intercooler pipe, anything that you don't want metal shavings in, cover them up. And I've got this cleaned out pretty good, but I'm just going to hit it with a little, just to see if there's anything else hiding in there. Looks like it was pretty clean. Yep, I think we're good to go. Now that she's all cleaned up, let's go ahead and thread our Time-Sert into place. It'll go in pretty easy till it gets to the part where it needs to be expanded in. And then comes your tool. Go ahead and make sure it's oiled up. And then we'll start threading that in, and this will install it the rest of the way. Oh, yep. Nice. And we'll grab this and finish her off. I can see it's already flush, or even a little past flush, which is good. Now it's just expanding those walls out and giving it a permanent home in there. So I'm just going to run this in till I feel it bottom out. Now it's getting easy again. I think she's fully seated. And there's bottom. Okay. We can back this out. Our Time-Sert should stay in place. This will go by hand now. Oh yeah. Very nice. All right. So let's take a, pop this off, give you a closer look. So you can see it's actually recessed just a tiny bit, which is good. I don't want it to protrude to, you know, that'd be a problem for the exhaust manifold. But yeah, that is now better than it was. And while we're down there, let's take a look at those exhaust ports. Yeah, those look pretty good. So there's the finished product. Would a Heli-Coil worked? Yep. I'm sure it would have done just fine, but on a head like this, you know, I just kind of want to use whatever the best option is. So that's the Time-Sert for you. So there you go. If you ever need to do one of these on your car, it's M10 by 1.25. And lastly, I suppose I should stick the stud in there. Nice. Yep, I'll probably have to double nut that to get it in the whole way, but alright, I think we're back in business. I can throw the manifold turbo on, and then we will be on to making the downpipe. Alright, check you later.